Developing self-awareness and understanding how you behave in certain situations is an important skill for you to develop so that you can be more proactive in both your business and your personal life. Taking time to dig into the stories that you may be telling yourself and what your beliefs are will give you the insight into your future behavior and performance. In today's podcast episode, I'm talking about why developing self-awareness is so important to you personally, as well as how it impacts your business. Whether you're starting a business or side hustle, you're a self-employed individual, a solopreneur, entrepreneur, mompreneur, freelancer, business owner, bookkeeper, or virtual assistant. Taking steps to increase your self-awareness will help you bring clarity to how you see yourself and give you an understanding of how others see you. When you cultivate your self-awareness, you can be proactive on your journey to reach your goals and increase your well-being. You're listening to the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, where we get straight to the point on topics that ultimately affect your bottom line. That's right, as an entrepreneur with a small business, money management, growth, marketing, they all affect your bottom line. I'm your host, Chris Ponick. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've been helping small business owners like you navigate and easily understand these complicated topics for over 25 years. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother, and a small business owner myself, so I know your time is valuable. In my free time, I make the best sugar cookies and have mastered an amazing chocolate chip cookie recipe. And that's not just my opinion. You're in the right place. I promise your time will be well spent here. Each week, you'll gain confidence and clarity while making a successful impact on your business and grow your bottom line. Get comfy, grab a cookie, and let's get straight to the point with this week's episode. Welcome back. The benefits of increasing your self-awareness are abundant. By increasing your self-awareness, you'll be a better leader, a more successful business owner, have better relationships, and have a more fulfilled life in both your work and your personal life. You'll improve your self-control as well as how you relate to others and your business, and you'll reach your goals faster. Digging deep and paying attention so that you can see how you react or behave in certain situations will give you an insight and additional information about your behavior, performance, and how you make decisions. By doing this, you can become more proactive about how a situation may unfold and how you'd like to handle it. Self-awareness will help you reach your goals not only by making sure that you're going in the right direction, but you'll be able to view situations more objectively and think through how your decisions may impact your business or your personal life. Most people let their past influence their self-awareness. By taking the time to dig into the stories you may be telling yourself, as well as why you're currently believing what you believe about yourself, you can decide how you want your past to influence your future. Did you know that you can simply let your past be in your past? When you make a decision that what you do today is what's going to impact your future, you may start thinking about things a little bit differently. If your life is filled with anger and resentment, or maybe it's fear of the unknown, you have the power of self-awareness to reframe your life to be filled with joy and possibility. Take some time to reflect on how you currently see your business or your personal life. Where do you want to make changes? What are you willing to do differently? You can become more self-aware by increasing your awareness by questioning your current perspective and incorporating new beliefs so that you can reach your goals or achieve more fulfillment in your business or your personal life. By being clear and purposeful about what you truly want in your business or your personal life, you can do so much more for yourself. You can develop new behaviors so that you can reach your goals, and over time, these behaviors will become habits. Recognize any triggers that bring you back to a belief that you've had in the past, but learn to be proactive about how you handle it in the future. You'll be able to grow from these past experiences to where you really want to be in your business and your personal life. Self-awareness will not only help you begin a new journey, but it will also help you build your motivation to continue down your path to success. If you're an accountant or high-stress professional, you want to start enjoying your life more, both at work and at home. You've likely built a successful career, but at what cost? The problem is, you're so buried in deadlines and to-do lists that there's no time or energy left for the things that really matter. You're great at managing clients, deadlines, and numbers, but your own stress, time, and well-being, well, they always seem to come last. The constant pressure leads to burnout, guilt, and feeling like no matter how much you do, it's never enough. I see this all the time. As a CPA with over 20 years of experience and a certified coach, I've helped high-achieving professionals, just like you, go from stress and burnout to a more integrated and balanced lifestyle using the reinvention process. This process helps you reduce stress, reclaim your time, and finally build a healthier, happier, and more balanced lifestyle without sacrificing your success. The truth is, stress doesn't go away on its own, and eventually the cost isn't just exhaustion, it's your health, your relationships, and your love for the work you once enjoyed. If you're ready to build a life that you don't need a vacation from, it's easy to get started. First, schedule your complimentary stress audit and clarity session, where in just one session, I'll help you pinpoint what's really draining your time and energy. Create a personalized action plan to help you simplify your life, reclaim your time, and increase your productivity so that you start living with more energy, focus, and freedom. You don't have to keep doing this alone. I can help you customize a plan to stop the overwhelm and start enjoying your life again. Go to financialadventure.com, click on the Work With Me button, and book your free session today. Let this be the moment that you stop just surviving and start living with more control and finally enjoy a more integrated and balanced lifestyle again. In the meantime, check out all the other resources and solutions on my website that you can immediately apply to your life so that you can stop being stressed out and feeling like you're never doing enough, and instead breathe a sigh of relief at the end of the day knowing you've accomplished enough and can enjoy your life more. You need to understand yourself. Self-awareness will help you understand your strengths and your weaknesses by monitoring your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and your beliefs. You need to be objective about what you find when you're being self-aware and apply self-control. You need to observe your actions and your inactions. You need to keep an open mind, and rather than judging yourself, you can get so much further by being non-judgmental and accepting who you are. By gaining self-awareness, you'll have the ability to look inward and to relate to everything in your business and your personal life much better. Understanding your limitations and having self-awareness most likely will cause you to take action for improvement, knowing where you currently are and where you may find your weaknesses. Self-awareness increases your overall potential. Being able to manage your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors proactively rather than reactively leads to a better overall business and personal life. Think about where you are now and where you want to be. What does your ideal self as a business owner look like? How about your ideal self in your personal life? Where are you currently? And do you know the steps that you need to take to get to your ideal self? Let's take, for example, a business owner who is self-aware that they lack the knowledge of how to do the bookkeeping for their business. Knowing their weakness, they will either get the help that they need to increase their knowledge about how to do their bookkeeping correctly themselves, or they'll hire a bookkeeper to do their bookkeeping for them. A business owner who doesn't take the time to be self-aware and understand their strengths and their weaknesses may continue to do their own bookkeeping without getting any help and may be relying on financial statements that are incorrect. The business owner who receives the help that they need and has accurate financial statements will be able to make much better business decisions. So, how can you become more self-aware on your own? You can be aware of your strengths and your weaknesses, understand your emotions as well as how you react to them. You can monitor how you're thinking, how you feel about it, and the behaviors that you're taking. You can think about how your actions are impacting others. You can try meditation. You can get to know your values. You can practice self-discipline. And you can get feedback from others. When you understand and you know yourself better, you'll react differently in situations that come up in both your business and your personal life. You'll avoid unnecessary conflict. You'll stay grounded. You'll be more productive and be more focused on tasks. Self-awareness leads to a greater well-being. You can increase your self-awareness on your own, but when you work with a certified life coach like me, you'll not only become more self-aware, but you'll receive honest feedback and tools to create the future that you want to achieve and deserve. When you work with a certified life coach, you'll be able to recognize and be aware of the blind spots that may be holding you back. You'll see the importance of reaching your greatest potential. When you work with a coach like me, we'll work together to solve the problems and consistently work towards your goals. You'll reach your goals quicker, and your journey to reach your goals will be easier. You'll also benefit from results like avoiding burnout, increasing your overall satisfaction, building better relationships, and leading a more fulfilled life. Self-awareness helps you to bring clarity to how you see yourself and gives you an understanding of how others see you. By cultivating it, you can take action so that you can be proactive on your journey to reach your goals and increase your well-being. And you know I'm going to ask, what's at least one thing that you'll take away from this episode that will help your business succeed and grow your bottom line? If you need some accountability, join our private Facebook community and post your action item. We'd love to support you. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this episode of Mastering Your Small Business Finances. If you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it for you, I'd love for you to give it a 5-star rating and subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Visit financialadventure.com for the show notes, links from this episode, and while you're there, leave a comment if you have a topic you're interested in learning more about that affects your bottom line. If you're looking for a community where you can ask questions and get feedback about your small business, join my private Facebook group. You can find the links to this group and more on financialadventure.com. And remember, any financial information shared on this podcast is not to be considered professional, financial, or tax advice and should not be solely relied upon. Please consult your CPA or tax advisor for an opinion on your specific circumstances. I'm looking forward to having you tune in next time. Until then, dream big, follow your heart, and love what you do.